So the Galaxy S22 series was recently unpacked on Wednesday, and glorious devices, the S22, S22 Plus, was said to have a variable refresh rate of 10 Hz to 120 Hz. And not just Samsung said that, but everyone else who talked about these two devices said the same thing.
This goes from 10 all the way up to 120 Hz.
So it changes from 10 to 120 Hz.
The S22 and the S22 Plus can go between 10 Hz and 120 Hz.
And the same 10 to 120 Hz refresh window.
So on the day of the unpacked on Samsung's website, these two devices had 10 Hz to 120 Hz variable refresh rates. But now, they don't. Hey, what's up? Wazz here again. So there's been a bit of an issue which I think we should talk about, and it's about the Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus. Yes, I know, we made a video about that. Here's the issue. So Samsung and everyone else that talking about the display said the display comes with, amongst other things, a variable refresh rate of 10 Hz to 120 Hz. I said that, everyone who talked about the phone said that, and even Samsung on their website mentioned 10 Hz to 120 Hz. But now it's not 10 Hz to 120. You go back to Samsung's website, the same website that mentioned 10 to 120 is now saying 48 to 120. Here's my question. Why? Why say 10 Hz to 120 at first and then say 48 to 120 now, after the release of the devices? I don't want to say Samsung lied, at least not now, not yet. I don't want to say Samsung lied to us. It's 48 to 120, why not just say 48 to 120? I also don't want to believe it's a mistake. Like, how would that happen? They can't also say they forgot, like, oh, we forgot. You forgot it's 48 to 120 and not 10 to 120. I'm not going to take that. Nobody's going to take that, right? So it doesn't happen. A mistake is when you're supposed to launch the S22 series and then you launch the iPhone 14. That's a mistake. Actually, that mistake is a very big mistake that could probably stop the earth from moving. That's a very huge mistake. So it cannot be a mistake. I'm being forced to say that Samsung lied. Being forced by who? I don't even know. But then I'm being forced to say Samsung lied. I don't want to believe they made a mistake. I want to believe it's intentional. They actually did say 10 to 120 and then changed it later after the release and announcement of the devices to 48 to 120, because that is what it actually is. It's actually a 48 to 120 Hz variable refresh rate and not 10 to 120. Yeah, I know that just went off for no reason. Another thing is these two devices, the S22, S22 Plus, do not have LTPU displays. LTPU means low temperature polycrystalline oxide. What that means for you is a variable refresh rate and longer battery life, amongst others. So yes, only the S22 Ultra has a low temperature, let's just say LTPU, that's just too long. LTPU technology can only be found on the S22 Ultra. That's why it can go as low as 1 Hz and just bump up and toggle up all the way to 120. That's why we don't have it on the S22 and S22 Plus, because they don't have that form of technology on the displays. So they cannot achieve 1 Hz to 120, neither can they even achieve 10 Hz to 120. This is actually wrong information that was put out there, and then we also grabbed that and pushed it out to you guys. So we're not going to throw the blame at anybody. We're not going to just straight up conclude or jump to conclusions as to saying that Samsung actually lied. And I mean, this is not the first time they've actually scammed, the populace and stuff like this. So yeah, we could just let it die. So yeah, just subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and share this with others if you will, and also like the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, stay safe, and keep wearing a mask.